You're not.
Now we are
And then
back.
beat Gem and Danny.
Now that Jordan has snacked, you guys have some things set up. Elijah's losing his mind. What's the next step for you three?
I know that we don't really have any place to go, but I also think maybe we should not stay here again tonight.
I mean, nobody's really like came and gone. I think it'd probably be pretty hard for him to track us to here.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like, I can spend the night like setting up some more security, some things that would be pretty unpleasant if somebody like walked through the door or something.
We should have brought that rug with us. By rug, I mean like the charm of it, but.
Yeah.
So I talked to Scarlett. Scarlett is the kindred at the club I work at. They don't really get involved in the politics of it. And I knew that. If I asked for any more help from them, I would definitely have to join their club. I don't know, what, like a
Yeah, no, I've heard of them called gentlemen clubs, so that makes sense.
No, I mean, no. Like, I work there already. I'm saying, like, whatever
And you
kinky
don't know what it's
stuff.
called?
No, Herb.
Oh,
You
like
can't even smoke anymore, but you don't understand what I'm saying, and I'm very frustrated. I'm sorry.
sorry.
I'm sorry. That was out of line. The kindred that work there have a little club thing, and they specialize in pleasure and pain.
I think the vamp term's coterie.
Yeah. But I already have a coterie.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be pretty not chill if you bailed on us
No,
like
and
Elijah did.
Yeah. Sucks. But anyway, if I wanted some if I wanted some like real help from them, that's what I would have to do. And I don't know if I can have two coteries. I don't know how that works, honestly.
Yeah, Jen didn't get that. That must have
Yeah,
been
we didn't
102.
get into we didn't get into like the culture and like mores of kindred society.
201.
Sure, that one too.
But they did say that the Coven is kind of known for being a meeting ground for kindred to work things out. However, I work there, so they might think I have the advantage. But
yeah, I mean, do we really want to like make a deal with this asshole?
No.
I'd rather like build up some strength and just like try to kill him.
yeah,
Or
I mean that's
something.
ideal, but like we don't have any recon on him. Like we don't know his resources. We don't know.
I mean, well, that's
even
what we
who he
could like
is.
do the next couple of nights while we're trying not to get found. Is find out about him. I think that's where we should like focus our efforts because like right now he doesn't know where we're at, and I think we have a bit of time until otherwise.
Your brother is the only one with any kind of knowledge.
Yeah, we can meet up with him somewhere. Talk to him, see what he knows.
That's a great idea. We should meet him somewhere and talk to him and extract any information on his contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can use that as a jumping off point, and I can do some like Googling and stuff.
Like even
I'm
just know
really
where he
good at
lives.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
know
should
where his
figure
head
that.
is.
Yeah.
That's where we want to meet.
Somewhere like safe, public, but not like public.
I mean, we
With
can,
people around, but not like a crowd.
we could meet at the club if JC's fucking with them again. I mean, at least we'd have backup.
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
Like we'd
they
have-
at least wouldn't want to have.
It
drama
would be
on the show.
perceived that we had backup. Maybe we
that's-
wouldn't actually, but we'd have.
That'd be like a high chance of us getting tailed though, just
'Cause
because
they
he
do
would
know
know
that I
where
work
we were
there.
at.
Yeah.
We should try somewhere where they might not think we would go. So maybe like the police station, or that's usually
Did
the
you just
places.
say that?
Yeah, that's usually the places I wouldn't go. So
Yeah.
We could also take him to Octavia's. I mean, not to Octavia, but
Just
at
like
least
hang
the
out
bar.
at the bar.
It's loud.
I don't want to bring him there
She
because he knows something he's not supposed to know and
That's
is
true.
Yeah, and
cool as she seems to have been to us
she
in the
definitely
past.
doesn't need somebody who
she
could potentially blow her shit.
don't need to
Yeah.
bring.
It's a good call. Yeah, I mean, I think we just gotta do somewhere. I mean, maybe we just like meet down like Main Street, St. Charles, or something like that. We could just meet him in
That
Rotary
definitely
Park.
seems like a JC place, though. So, I mean,
I mean, he probably won't track us, but you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have any better ideas.
Mm-hmm.
has anyone heard from Elijah? He texted us all the location of the place.
Yeah, but that's.
We,
I mean, like I said, I'm not physically up to the challenge of trying to
Of
go
Storming.
rescue him. Probably. I mean, if he hasn't just straight up turned on us. I mean, I doubt he would, but
yeah,
he was a lot of things, but he wasn't really like a betrayer.
yeah.
He
On
cares about that.
purpose.
His nephew, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing he doesn't know where we're at.
That's good. Good on your part.
But yeah, no, I mean, we just gotta pick a place that's somewhat public, I think, because that's where it's kind of safe, but somewhere we could also slip out of pretty easily and lose somebody.
Your phone rings.
He's like,
You're the one who called Octavia?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going? We can skip this part, probably?
Please.
Okay.
I'm a busy woman.
So, I don't know if you know anything about a Baron of St. Charles or someone who...
We don't bother with baronies that far out of the city.
Okay, so you haven't heard about anyone trying to establish one then?
I don't know why they would. So no.
Okay. Because someone is, and they are targeting us, our little coterie that we have out here, kicking us out of the house, threatening people we know, people we care about.
What would you like me to do about it?
What can you do? And how much will it cost?
Told you time and again. I think you have me confused with a different kindred. I take payments of blood every so often, but I'm interested in the well-being of fresh fangs such as yourself. I mean, obviously I would like a amicable relationship. From what Cleo told me, you're well on your way to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I would like an amicable
It's okay.
amicable relationship as well. We want
Is there a
him.
threat you need eliminated? What is it you need?
His name is JC. He is threatening my house, my property, my family, Elijah's
Blood bond.
family. He was the one who had the blood bond on my brother.
File.
Yeah.
Ask
Wait.
if she's heard of him.
She hasn't.
Okay.
Or
Where can I find him?
we're trying to find that out now. We have the address of where he's holding Elijah. He surrendered himself to them. They threatened something he cared about.
Elijah's in trouble? You're missing one?
Yeah,
Okay.
our muscle. So kind of puts us.
Let's start there. Send me the address.
I gave her the address, wherever it is.
Okay?
Where do we know? Where was the location that he texted us?
It's a place by 40, just a storage place off the highway.
He says he has people backing him. He said people
I'll
powerful. But,
be okay.
well, I know you'll be okay. I just don't know who. If I could give you a heads up, I would. Just wanted to let you know that.
Appreciate it. I will. I really don't like you. I'll call you when I have an update.
Okay, thank you.
She hangs
Cool.
up.
So what just happened?
She's sending somebody on it. So let's try to find a location for JC.
Is that a good idea that we want to get them in? I mean, are we sure we want to do that?
It's up to you. You haven't sent the address yet.
I mean, like, I mean, I know you were worried about owing her too much.
We're gonna owe somebody something, and
Oh,
I'd
we're
rather
dead.
owe a known variable than an unknown. We at least know her.
Yeah, but who knows what crazy shit we'll be doing for her the next day. I just, I mean,
She keeps claiming she doesn't want anything from us. I think that's bullshit that she would do a favor like this and
She's
not
real.
care.
She's
But
super old. She's very well established. I don't think most of the time she really needs anything from anyone but
Yeah.
blood.
and I'll give her that if it comes down to it.
I'm willing.
I
I'm willing
mean,
to.
do you
to
not
give her
think this
this.
is something we can take care of? Or we like
No.
already
I mean,
like
like,
Herbert a solid plan?
yeah, I mean, I thought, thank you. I was thinking the same. I mean, we don't have to like immediately run to that option. We could play out other ones before we did it. That's just like my opinion, man.
Yeah, that's
It's from a movie. And
Yeah.
it also is his opinion.
And it also is my.
Why should you get hungrier?
I've never been happier in a U-Haul than mine.
you're vampire starving to death, and you're still just.
I'd rather be here than there.
I mean, don't you guys think we should try like some iota of independence for once?
Would really like that, but I feel like we're very outmatched in this situation once again.
And
And if we go in and someone ends up in torpor again, we're gonna ask for help either way, you know? I'd rather jump ahead of this.
I mean, all she's gonna do is check out the storage unit. We can still find out all the information we have. We can still be active
Still, yeah.
players. We can still do something. I just feel like
I mean, we gotta also think. I mean, if we pull the trigger now and she goes in and does whatever, we're still all. I mean, at least I'm still pretty weak. I mean, Elijah's probably pretty weak. He got beat to hell just like me. I mean,
isn't
would
that?
we really be useful if they go do this tonight or even
I mean,
tomorrow night?
We don't have to
I mean,
go do that with them. We can do
We don't have to do
if
anything.
they're just going to the storage unit. Then we can go find everything
Together.
we need to know. We can see what Edward knows, see what we can do, and then maybe if we have some leverage after this that we can take to like a neutral location, we can go from there. But I think the fact that you're beat to shit is more reason to call in the big guns.
I mean,
It's not.
I don't like taking help from established power either. It's makes me feel weak and in debt.
yeah.
But we
all know we have a debt crisis right now, so
Yeah.
we gotta like keep our heads level. That's all I'm saying. But if you guys really think this is where we need to go with it,
I just don't think we're gonna be very safe for very long unless we get ahead of this. And we can't do anything.
If he says he's got big powers behind him, I want to show him that we do too.
I
think
mean,
that's a way
we-
we can play this game.
we also know he was there that night at the parties where, you know, some weird people showed up, and it was he was
Do you
he
think-
was there at the party. And then I saw the fucking creepy little girl who eventually turned me into this shit. So I
So-
mean, who knows if he's in league with
The
like King and
answer?
them? Yeah.
All the more reason to involve a bigger force that doesn't want someone just turning
Is
people into
it?
kindred.
I mean, is it all the more reason to get them involved whenever there's could be a greater conflict that they're getting themselves tied up into that they are not knowing about?
I mean, either way, like we know like where he's at. We know like what he wants.
I mean, he probably plans to stay at your place.
Yeah, he's like for sure. Like where else would he be? That's the whole point of all this, right?
Yeah, he wanted
To
a
get in
dope
your house.
pad to run St. Charles from.
Listen, the only thing I can think of to do is burn the house down in the daytime and hope we catch him in it.
Oh shit!
But-
I'll do it.
But that's
I-
pretty fucking extreme. And
Would
would
rather
That
do a
sends
lot.
a fucking message.
Extreme,
I-
yeah.
Yeah,
But like a message on a lot of fronts. Like one, fuck that sort of just decadence and wealth and shit, right? Eat the rich, burn it down.
Yeah, we're the
Especially with
bourgeoisie,
him
I
in
gotta-
there.
That's not what I mean, like, I get that, but that's not what I'm going for. And I don't want to do that, but that's,
I would explore this option before I torch that house.
yeah, and that's what I want to do. But that's the only thing we're really capable of lighting a match and hoping it works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to get some gas just in case, because I want to be like ready if we have to do that.
That's a good idea. Plus, you know, when's gas never been not useful?
Right?
I send the location.
Okay.
And Herb, you don't owe anything. It's not.
I mean, sure. I mean,
You
if
have
say
you
so.
have you met Octavia?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
was there
the
the
one
first
time.
The
night,
first night. Okay.
and fucking let her drink some of my blood. Super unchill. And I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. But if it's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do.
So what's the next step for us then?
Let's still set up the meeting with
Yeah.
your brother. Tell him to meet us at like Rotary Park or something.
Shoot him a text.
Okay.
I won't send them locate. I'll just call them.
Yeah, what's up?
Meet us at Rotary Park as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. You gotta start heading there. Well, there. Elijah, you don't know how long. It seems like an eternity thrashing against these chains. Managing to break some as you strain against them. Just the full monster inside of you is just pushing you past physical limits that you haven't even really fully explored. But they have you under quite a bit. You backhanded a person's skull in. Seemed like they were ready for some sort of extreme strength from you. And while you start tearing at some of your bindings and definitely getting them loose, eventually it just subsides. The hunger takes over. You feel yourself just slip back into a torpor. You don't know how much time passes, and you awaken again. A familiar taste of blood in your mouth. Your hunger's at 1. The light from the outside is coming in, or the artificial light. The storage door's open. You see Octavia licks a wound closed. She is standing over you, and your chains are discarded off of you. You can just see marks all over your body as you just thrash against these things. She's there. All 3 Nereids are there as well. All in these deep blue robes.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
I agree. I understand you and your friends are in trouble. They sent me this location to help you.
They did. Thank you. I don't really know how to get out of this.
Out of the situation?
Chains.
No, you're already out
Oh,
of
I'm
the
in
chains.
chains.
Yeah. You can see, it looks like they've been burnt away.
Interesting.
Or melted away, I should say.
That's new. Thank you.
Why are you not with the rest?
Because I couldn't risk what was at stake.
Which is?
What's left of me. My family.
Mortals.
Yes.
It's a good thing to hang on to something like that. I wish mine was still around. The question is, what will you do about it now? Has your situation changed? Are the mortals still in danger?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Would you like to take care of it?
Very much so.
I was filled in. I understand that the place we're staying at is now occupied by this other kindred.
JC.
You can go there immediately if you'd like.
He's gonna get
He earned
I
it.
believe you owe them. You were willing to sacrifice it all for your family, the rest of the coterie. Well, I'm not going to knock them for looking out for themselves. You're on different levels right now. You stand the most to gain and the most to lose. You deserve this the most. And let's be honest, if anyone were physically capable of doing anything about it, it would be you.
I would like that very much so. He went personal for me. He did the rest, but maybe I don't know. Regardless, that doesn't set me aside from the rest of them. They all have their own vendettas, and all three of them also deserve a chance to see this through. And also, even though the rest might not be physically capable of taking on something like this, I'm not at my best either right now.
That's why we're with you. The longer we wait, the more danger your family is in. He will come, he will discover you've escaped.
Can I roll insight?
Absolutely. This will be a...
I didn't know we could do that.
Oh, yeah, there's just a straight insight. I forgot about that. Give me an...
Oh, there is?
There is,
yeah,
right here.
Under skills.
Oh, fuck. I took one in it.
I
Cool.
took 2 in mine and I did not know I had it.
3, and it's like a circle.
This
I
will
would have been
be...
rolling.
I know.
Give me a composure insight.
Dude.
Or, you can do that or resolve. Either one.
They're both same.
Okay.
Does he have negatives still?
Yeah, you're still at -2 for being impaired.
So what does that mean?
Just
You
re-roll.
less 2
You're
dice.
at less 2 dice.
So 2 dice. What success?
What are you trying to glean from this?
If she's setting me up.
For
If
you don't believe?
if she's trying to get me out of there for other reasons than revenge.
I mean, seems pretty cut and dry.
Okay. I don't want to take this away from the rest of them, but if time is of the essence, show me his face.
I mean, it's up to you. It's time of the essence. It's your family in danger.
It is.
Let's go.
I'll show you the way.
You get out. You get in a pretty
Yeah, but now she knows where we live.
very easily forget. The vehicle does not stand out. Just a very basic car. You hop in
Sedan.
with the rest of them. Give her directions to the place. They're not far.
Okay.
Okay. After a little bit,
No, hold on. Let's do this again.
you guys meet your brother at the park.
Okay.
What's up?
So we're trying to learn everything we can about JC, and I mean, you've been hanging out like.
Yeah, I mean, I know where they hang out and stuff. He was crashing. I mean, we're all crashing at a friend's place. But I mean, he has every intention of living in your place, so I assume
So
that's
he's
where
there.
he's going to be at.
Where does he like? Places he would go to hang out. Places
Tell us
where he
all the
would
details.
flex his.
I mean, I don't think he's
out.
going to be hanging. Like,
He's just
I don't know.
sitting.
We know where he is. Going to be there. I mean, I can give you some of his spots, I guess.
Where did he hang out before? Who was he hanging out with? Did he seem to have any
I mean,
power?
us to the-
Any, like,
It was me, Carlos, Brian, Jesse, a couple other dudes.
Did like a big Native American guy ever like hang around with JC?
No.
All right.
Attractive,
what about like
androgynous person.
oddly hanging out with like a young creepy little girl?
No, man. Who I just named, that's the only people. It was just us. We were pretty tight knit.
He never like seemed like he answered to anybody or anything like that.
I mean, he was always like reaching out to people and stuff on the phone and texting and stuff. But, like that's his business. Those are dogs. But it sounds like a stomach drawing at first, and it was just whining.
It's on the dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs
This
is
is-
good sound.
Stick to what you know.
Okay. I mean,
Write that down.
do you know like any of his like contacts? Like maybe like through like you know he deals.
No,
Do you
I mean
know
that's
who
a
he,
whole different world than I was involved in.
All right, man.
What did you guys do? Like, what were you involved in? Like, actually.
I don't honestly not much. Mostly just hanging out and stuff. He was always communicating with people, but like
You
I didn't
said
do a lot.
he had ideas, stuff he wanted to do with you. You weren't gonna go into business with Dad anymore.
Yeah, he said
What
he
did he
had
want?
some like outside investors, and he this idea of like I don't know, he really wanted to be at our place, and I was fine with it. And I don't know, he just always talked about big things happening. He has some friends coming in and whatnot. He was going to be set up pretty well.
Okay.
I mean, he always just sort of talked to talk. He didn't seem like he
He
had like a
didn't-
solid business plan, and so I assumed.
Okay.
But I mean, I believed him. I wholeheartedly, you know.
Yeah.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know what his actual idea was. I just know I really believed in it.
Where was he like? Where is he? Is he from St. Charles? Does he live out here, or does he live across the river? Or
Yeah,
he used
yeah,
to-
he lives in St. Charles.
Right.
Or where we were staying was. I think he grew up in the city.
All right. Shit.
Did he have any family that he talked about?
Yeah.
You didn't see anything personal related to him around the place you guys are staying?
Yeah, it wasn't his place, like I said. It was Brian's place.
Who's Brian? Tell me about him.
Fucking huge. He was sort of the intimidator of the group.
What did the guy who Jordan dominated look like? That's an out of date question.
I mean, you know there was that one dude was much bigger than the rest.
Okay.
And then there's the two guys, and then you now know Carlos was the dude that was one of the two dudes that
She.
yeah,
Okay.
was Carlos, and then Jesse's the dead girl.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Confirmed.
Allegedly. That's a good thing.
Like I said, it seemed mostly just like a bunch of stoners hanging out.
Did you ever notice Brian and Carlos sleeping during the day like they were dead?
They're not vampires.
All right.
Like I've seen, I
Good to
mean,
know.
JC's the only one that would fit. I've seen everyone else during the day, for sure.
Where would JC be at during the day?
You just sleep.
There, where you guys are at?
Yeah.
The thing you did to you is called a blood bond. That's what like made you connect to him, support him so badly.
Vampire shit. Sure.
Did the other guy seem like that?
Everything seems a fucking mess. I don't know. Probably. If he did it to me, I don't know why he wouldn't do it to others.
Did you all shoot up with stuff? That would be a better indicator.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. There's blood on those needles, so it seemed like that's probably how he got it. Got to you. It's vampire shit.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. So what now?
Well, we were hoping to like get some good information so we could like recon him, maybe figure out who his connections are, see if he had any like powerful allies or anything like that. But
You can always go to Brian's place.
I mean, I don't think so, honestly. Like I said, it
It's
was
just a lot of talk.
yeah, a lot of talk, and it was the crew. He hung out with the same people all the time.
But
Octavia
friends
might be
coming in.
overkill.
Where were the friends coming in from? Did he ever say? Like across the river, Illinois.
Nope.
Okay.
Out of town. That's all I know.
Okay.
all right, well, you've been a lot of help. We appreciate it.
Can you tell us where Brian's place was?
Yeah, go there. I mean, it's
Very ominous.
an apartment.
Where about?
In St. Charles. So
Like off 94, this little complex. There's
Nothing interesting.
no.
Alright. Well, I think we should just fall back on some more high-tech paths and see what we can do. Get another night's rest before we do anything crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a gun.
That's not a
I'm
bad
assuming you
idea.
left the gun at the place.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, man.
get a gun.
I mean, I know a guy. I mean, you could just go to like
This
a
is
store.
America.
This
I could
is-
legally
Yeah, go to
buy
This is
it.
Walmart.
Missouri.
But I mean, if you
We got
want
a really
one that's,
bad
like,
gun laws.
cool.
Or really good.
I don't want to get like caught up in any more legal shit. Well, so I don't know. I mean, maybe sure if you've got a connection. I don't fucking know at this point.
Just go. It's Missouri. You can just buy a gun.
I know.
Not a pawn shop.
Okay,
You
I'll
can't go to a pawn shop.
I'll be around.
Chasing the
Won't
TV
be
show.
a paper trail.
Oh hey, he stole a bunch of Grandpa's paperwork.
Yeah. He was really into like our family.
Okay. Yeah, and when he was he showed up at a party before everything went down and tried to steal a bunch of that shit too. So
No, yeah, he stole a lot of shit from that. Even those couple days he was there.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are acting really chill about this, but this guy is like nefarious as fuck. So maybe
Yeah,
like him
no.
stealing your family shit
Yeah,
should
like-
be really scary.
Yeah, it is. But like, everything else he did was also scary. So I'm at like a base level of very frightened.
But like you've seen your parents during the day and stuff, right? Like
They're not even here.
I know, but like
Like,
just saying, if this crazy vampire.
The picture they
dude-
sent was at sunset, so like during the day.
yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah. No.
Who knows?
But that could have been taken
Honestly.
at any time.
The only thing I'm a
Photoshop.
little skeptical of is my grandma.
Your grandma?
Not my grandpa, my grandma. We can figure that out later.
So running the family?
No, it's not like genetic. Like,
Nana Gibson?
I mean, is
it
your
wasn't
grandma-
Nana Gibson.
And a Gib?
Nana Gibby?
Is she alive?
I'm a stay.
No, she's been dead, but
I mean, I guess that doesn't matter, but
yeah.
Like, is she in a crypt? Like she can wake up in a few years if she wanted to?
I don't know. It's just like a weird hunch what Octavia said about the necklace thing. Roses are a lot of coincidences, I guess. But
That's kind of fucking weird.
yeah, you know.
Man,
Are you mad? Are you jealous?
no.
Good, because
This
don't
sucks for you.
be. Yeah, it's really bad.
You're a vampire and you're fucking in a bad spot. Okay, I'm gonna get a gun. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. You know.
Make sure, I know it's like hard to tell, but like try to make sure you're not followed. We don't know
Same
what
to
the
you.
fuck they're up to. So be careful.
All right. Elijah.
Two things. Before I leave the storage unit, I imagine my friends, my coterie, have reached out to me to see if I'm okay. So I'll check my phone to see if any missed calls,
You don't have your phone.
text messages.
You haven't had a phone since you. Remember, you lost your phone the first time you were taken.
I got a new one though. That's why I reached out
Called
to
JC on.
Oh, yeah. You want to have it.
nothing.
They took
Okay.
it.
Take
Yeah,
it.
they would have taken it.
Check this out. Also, I'm gonna look at the floor to see what I puked up.
Oh.
There's nothing there.
By the way.
Ooh, do you
Alright, we go back
get
to
my
them.
vomit?
All right. So, what's it? It's me, Octavia, and who else in the car?
There's Cleo. There's
Cleo.
Let's get that joke.
Tethys. There's Ari.
Okay. So just on the way there.
Yeah. Driving through the storm. They all seem pretty casual. Cleo's the one driving. She's the one that one hooked up with. Well, you were there for that, but yeah, she's driving just pretty casually. See, Tethys is the weird one with the long hair and the
Blonde
big
hair,
eyes. Just
right.
she's just staring out, looking at the sky, watching the
Right.
storm. Ari just seems
She
kind of
saved me
excited. Yeah, seems to like some action.
Just as all this is going on. I don't remember much being in there. Kind of the beast kind of took over and super fucking hungry. But I remember throwing up something solid, and I haven't had anything solid for quite a bit. Did you see anything in the unit?
I didn't notice anything. There are bits of chain strewn about. Do we need to go back and check?
No, I mean, it would have been there as an empty unit, so if you didn't see it, I didn't see it. It's not there, but it's strange. It was, I remember, that was the one thing I remember being in this torture. That sensation, that feeling. I haven't felt that since I was alive.
I mean, we have it not far. If we need to look, we can look. It's up to you. We can go back after taking care of this.
Sure. Let's, if we're not too far, if you don't mind, let's go
back
back
now?
there.
Sure. She rolls her eyes and the next turn, head back to the unit. And yeah, you see there's blood. There's broken chain everywhere and stuff like that. You can give me an intelligence investigation. Or intelligence or resolve an investigation.
Yeah, all right.
-2.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a crit plus a success, so
5.
5. You could see most of the blood here seems to be like you puked up like you lost some blood when you did it. You could definitely tell there. With that high, you can see there's just a little spot where something was probably sitting and then removed. Like there's a blood that seems to have started to dry a bit, and you can tell it's very hard to tell, but some small object was removed.
I pointed out to Octavia, it's disturbed. Someone took it.
Yes, I can see that. She'll look and do you know what it is? Do you know what we're looking for?
No, it's just something solid, and I don't know what would be in my body or how it got into my body unless they did it while I was, how I was.
It's a possibility.
Is this something?
If they put something in you when you were sleeping, and you awake, you typically return to how you were. You would regurgitate anything.
Have you heard of anything of kindred doing this to other kindred before? Nothing. Blood magic. I don't know. I'm learning. Sorry to waste time. We can just. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. It's odd for sure. I don't know what it would mean though.
All right. Well then, let's just. Sorry, Ari. We'll get excited again. Let's head that way.
Okay. Back in the car. Head over to out past the city a little bit in a more wooded area where these houses sit on land and are more spread out. You go down the long driveway
Double D.
to a very haunted looking house, especially in the storm. The lights are on inside. You recognize JC's muscle car
He's here.
and one other vehicle there. You remember the first time you went there was a handful of cars.
Sure.
It seems it's a little familiar. It's probably one of them.
Right.
Watch out for the entrance.
I'm gonna. I have no reason to. Never mind. Just heads up. He's here. I think that's just cronies, and the kindred that's kind of been helping us. The foyer is kind of trapped for our kind, so avoid that at all costs.
What do you mean trapped?
There's some kind of magic ruin, or I wasn't really a part of that. I was just told not to step in it, or I would be in extreme pain.
The one helping you knows blood magic.
Not helping me with blood magic, helping me adapt to this new life.
No, I mean the one helping you has blood magic.
I guess. I wasn't there for the whole thing. He might have just been some wizard. I don't know what to believe anymore. This is I'm only 7 days into this. Sure.
Let's go. Everyone gets out of the car. Ari takes the lead. She goes, I'll knock in case. Looks like you won't be able to take much of a hit. They come
I'm
out
usually
swinging.
not like this.
I mean, you were staked and shot up. It's only been a couple days.
I take risks.
She says there, Tethys stays a little bit behind. Again, she's just sort of looking up, letting the rain sort of hit her. The rest put their hoods up on their robes.
Okay.
Ari knocks.
I'll get ready.
Ari takes the handle on one side of the door and breaks the door and just moves it to the side. Looking down, you can see this foyer is covered in blood. That spot, there's blood everywhere. There's blood, there's like burn marks in the floor even.
It worked.
Octavia moves you aside a little bit.
Vampire blender.
I'd be very interested in meeting the one who did this. This is extremely potent.
He's gonna be so mad at us.
Honestly, don't know where he is, but
It's still active. Tread
Okay.
carefully.
yep.
You walk in, stick to the sides, you should just avoid it. As you sort of walk through the beginning of the hallway, you hear that. Ari, the first one, stops and looks to the side. Back in the room, Ari takes a couple steps back. You can see Carlos there with the shotgun, leveled at her, looking now in the foyer to the rest of you. Looking at you.
Hey, Carlos.
You got some new friends, huh?
Where's JC?
He's not here right now. If you want to stick around, I'm sure he'll be back.
Where'd he go?
He doesn't answer to me. I think he went to take care of some stuff. The rest of your friends weren't as obedient. Probably not going to be good for them. This is still not too late for you, man.
I did what he asked. I stayed the night.
Look, if you want to stay here, that's cool. I'll call him and let him know that,
No. He won't. He can take care of what he wants to take care of, and then he can talk to me.
so we all going to wait here for him then?
Guess that's the play.
Octavia goes, he's lying. He's still pointing it at Ari and leveled it to you. Doesn't need to be this way, man.
You're out of line right now. There's a herd of us and one of you. You got a gun, but you might be able to take down me. That's fine.
You look
but-
like shit. When pull this trigger, you're done.
And I'm fine with that. If that means that the rest of them take out you and JC, which they are capable of. They're older than him, older than you. They've been around. They know how to adapt to situations like this. You can take me out. That's fine. That means my family's safe. My friends' families are
He
safe.
pulls the trigger.
Take me out. Can I do a fucking dodge?
Give me a, give me a dex dodge. Or dex... What is this, a dodge a thing?
Athletics?
Yeah,
Huzzah, the day is mine.
you could do that or brawl. You're in a...
Don't forget your
Athletics.
negatives,
Okay.
Don't forget a negative too.
I got willpower, guys. Unlike some of you, I have composure and resolve.
I haven't used any.
3
Who's he
successes.
talking to?
3. Okay. That, combined with the fact as soon as he pulls the trigger, Ari's hand's on the barrel, knocking it a little bit so it's not a direct hit. Some of it would still spray, but giving you just enough to barely sidestep. You're still going to take 1 superficial. You're still
Sure.
dodging a gun's impossible under any other circumstances. But with Ari knocking aside and you very quickly moving, it catches you just a little bit, spins you around, and you're looking at him again. Just tore what little bit is left of your shirt.
Beeline to him.
Sure, Ari easily just removes the shotgun from his hand.
And I will just take him and just knock him out.
Give me a strength brawl.
Bash his head in.
Yep. He's about to end up like his girlfriend. Strength brawl.
We're getting that one back.
We're not laughing about that yet, guys?
You're still at negative.
Right.
How much will you got?
I got plenty of will.
Well, you remember, this is a dude who squared up with you a while, and he's a pretty decent fighter.
2 successes.
Okay, you go in at him, and he just clocks you. One more superficial.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, he just instantly hits and is squared up. The rest are just standing still, looking at you. Do you have this?
Say it.
I'm gonna ask Grandma for help. We're gonna do this.
Grandma, will you help?
He looks confused at you, and Ari spits blood, just, and he's looking at her, and this just hits him, and he screams. There's a little bit of burning as he just
I'll cover his
holds.
mouth.
Yeah, you walk in, you rush up, hold his mouth, and his hands just drop, and he's just sort of shaking. You're not sure what's going on with his body, but he's like seizing right now. All right, guys, he'll be fine, unless you don't want him to be.
I've done enough damage to him.
Okay,
I
yeah,
killed his
Physically,
girlfriend.
yeah,
not physically.
you throw him down, and yeah, he's just on the ground, just sort of
went after
shaking a
Ollie,
little
though.
bit. Give me a wits awareness.
You didn't kill Ollie though. Now you're saying something.
Beach failure.
1 success.
A negative 2, that's all I could have.
Here's a chance.
So he got 1 success and a bestial. So maybe.
You hear a door
Chance.
open on the other side. You know that's JC. He's been here the whole time, and this dude just fucking lied about it. And before taking off after him, you just look down and step, just crushing his throat, and then push off and take off through the house to go after JC.
Sting boy.
Yeah, you rush through, make a couple turns, hit the back door, catching just at the edge of the woods as he just is heading straight to the woods.
I mean, the beast is taking over me, so I'm at the mercy of the
That's
beast.
what I'm saying. Do you want to use will? Do you want to try to control this? Or are you going to... You're not in a frenzy.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna yell it to Ari and the girls. The woods! And I'll make my way that way.
Give me a dex athletics.
Negative 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is pointless. I don't know why I'm rolling. 1 success.
More than his none. Strong, but not super fast. Yeah, you start taking off through the woods, and you are easily catching up to him, and he looks back, and he just turns and gets ready for you. Rain coming down. The moon's out, there's lightning flashes, just enough to sort of barely see each other. You're not super far into the woods, but yeah, he just turns and gets ready. I thought you were the smart one, man. I thought you were playing along.
I was. And Then my friends came through.
Looks like it's just me and you right now, though.
It's not.
That'd be cool.
And they disappear in flashing lightning.
Give me a strength brawl.
Damn it.
So you can see he just gets pumped up, his fang's coming down. His potent starts flowing, and he goes for you.
Do I have to do a strength brawl? Can I do a dodge?
Yeah, you could try to dodge instead.
Could also blood surge.
I don't know what that does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do a rouse check, you'll get to add 1 die.
Sure.
You're
You get
hungry, though.
hungrier, but
That's okay.
you add a dice.
Whew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yeah, comes in, just swings. One swing's hitting a tree and just splintering it. As he goes for a backhand, another hand steps in and catches it. And you see Ari, just rain coming down. And he just sort of looks up at her, confused. And she just lifts him in the air. And he goes, and with his other hand, just cracks her. And it's like hitting stone. You can see it moves her a little bit.
Team Ari.
And she looks pissed. You could tell she fucking felt that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she goes from that and just grabs him by the throat and just slams him into the ground. Before you know it, Pleo, Tethys, the others are just on him, and he's being held down. He's not really hurt right now, but he sees he's surrounded.
I told you I'm not alone.
The others are just sort of shadows in the woods, hoods up, rain coming down. He's just looking around, confused. Ari looks at you. Your call, boss.
You should start talking right now. Explain yourself. Explain everything.
I don't know about
They're
the-
not going to help you. Look at me.
We could cut a deal still, all right?
There's no we.
There is a we. I have friends too, man. Friends way stronger than this.
Sure.
They'll be here. And if they come and they find out, and they will, that you fucked with me, it's going to be bad news for you, man. Bad news. We got your number.
Man, if that was the case, you already called them. Because we already fucked with you. I killed one of your cronies, and what'd you do? The coward. You played the rat. You went after my family. You went after my friends' families. If you had these powerful friends that you say you had, you would have pulled that trigger. So, either you be straight with me here, plead your case, why I should let you live, start explaining everything, or you die here in the woods like a rat.
Look, man, I didn't pull the trigger because this isn't a gun. This is a fucking warhead. It's not worth bringing them in for shit like this.
Who's the answer?
How the fuck do you know that? Who you been talking to?
I have my ways, JC. You're not the only kindred here. You're not the only kindred in St. Charles, okay? And you're sure as hell not going to be running it either.
You got the Zoe. Zoe don't know shit, man. I'm telling you. She's on your side, whatever she thinks is going on. Honestly, I feel bad for her.
Yeah. I feel bad for the dude who has his face in the mud right now. And I'll go down on his level and just just lower myself. So again, why Evelyn's brother? Why this house? Come on. Unless you
Man,
want
it's
to...
just business. I like the house. And it's convenient.
Sure.
She owns it, not her parents. If I were to take it, it'd be a lot less questions asked. I just had to deal with a brother instead of kicking out a whole family or anything like that.
How long have you been one of us?
Long enough.
And then answer my question. How long have you been one of us?
A few years.
Few years. Why the Baron of St. Charles? I mean, I live here, and I wouldn't want to rather be a Baron of St. Charles.
Starts here, man. When they come in, this whole place is ours.
The answer, I'm
And
assuming.
then I'll be whatever the fuck I want, you know? But it helps to have some legitimacy, you know? I don't want the other kindred never heard my name and all of a sudden I'm put in charge of them. I want them to know that I was able to carve out a piece of the pie on my own.
Am I correct that you were talking about the answer when you say when they come in?
Yeah, man. I'm talking about the answer.
And are they anarchs or are they the Camarilla?
Something.
Still super new to this, but again, honesty would go a long way at this point. So
I mean, they are what they are, man.
again, not answering my
We
question.
didn't really talk factions. They just said,
They promised you that they'll make you something.
yeah, they can do it.
I guess we can cut a deal then. I can make you something. I can make you dead. Never threaten my family. And I bite into them.
Are you gonna drink? All the way?
Nope.
Okay.
He looked at his stain.
Oh, I do have a stain, don't I?
Oh, did I don't know.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I would drain him.
You want to drain him? All right.
You threaten Oliver, I'm draining you.
Let's get into dabblery.
Moral compass.
Give me a strength plus resolve.
Strength plus resolve. I'm gonna blood surge. I'm hungry. Good. I'm about to feed. So that's my strength, and here is my resolve. Oh, I gotta do another hungry time. 1, 2, willpower. 1, 2,
3.
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay. You'll have to do one more.
Sure.
I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but you don't have to use hunger die for this because this is
Okay.
you're not really hungry as this is happening. This is so the blood is so thick in him. This is literally you sucking it out of him, pulling out of him, ripping and just
Sure.
draining. You're halfway there. Do another test.
Okay. That's another strength resolve, right?
Yes.
Blood surge. I'm good.
Nice.
Would you still have to roll on? Oh, you said you didn't have to.
Yeah.
Another 3 successes.
3. Okay.
I did spend a willpower. I have 1 left.
With that, the last bit of blood is drained as you feel this surge of strength, of anger, of desperation. All these emotions that he has are now yours. All this, a lot of power in this blood too. A lot of just raw strength that you feel coursing through your veins as well. So you just look up, fangs dripping, your whole front covered in blood. Octavia in an area, it's just in a circle around you, watching silently. Parts of him start to crack and wither and just rapidly decompose. Ash quickly turning into almost mud in the rain. As the surge enters you, you feel the best you've felt since you've become a kindred. You rise. The others all look at you. They glance at Octavia, who smiles at you.
You threatened my family.
And now your family's safe. And you're a bit stronger for it.
How long does this last? This feeling.
Feeling will fade. The power you have gained will not.
I don't want his power.
You have it now.
I just want revenge.
You have it. Is there anything else you need from us, Elijah?
You have nothing but my thanks and gratitude. This could have been possible without you or my friends calling on your aid. Like before, I'm indebted to you.
We'll talk. For now. You will.
Thank you. And they all have like really nice robes on and stuff, right?
It's very like they're just like witches in the woods, just straight up like dark green
Right.
robes.
It's
I'm-
so
yeah,
fucking awesome.
Just gonna be feeling this feeling. I'm just gonna bow to them.
unnecessary.
I'm new to this.
Stand as an equal. That's what we're about.
Thank you. And sorry. I have nothing else.
Okay.
I just was gonna go inside and make a phone call, but
Sure. No, they all eventually turn. They don't even go inside. They just go around the side of the house, back to their car.
I'll call Evelyn.
Actually, we'll take a break here.
Oh, just
And
kidding.
then pick things up with this phone call when we get back.
It's a prank call.
Hello? Seymour who?